Welcome back to the channel. I am Matt Sokol, and today we're going to be doing another upcoming Yeezy video discussing the Yeezy 350 Israfil, which is releasing Saturday, August 22nd for a retail price of, you guessed it, $220. If it's your first time here, definitely consider subscribing to the channel for more videos about upcoming drops. And let me give you a little bit of what to expect. In all upcoming sneaker videos, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the design, the aesthetic of the shoe, what it looks like, the colors, new design elements, things that get me excited, things that get me mad. The second thing we're going to discuss is stock/availability. So where you can buy the shoe, as well as a general idea of, is it going to be limited, is it going to be plentiful, etc. And finally, the third thing I'm going to talk about, which is the main point and the main consensus of the videos, is future resale predictions. I wanted to get this one up early so y'all are ready for the drop. So without further ado, let's begin. Coming on August 22nd is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Israfil. The Israfil features an all-over mottled bluish gray prime knit, fading into a sandy yellow the further up the sneaker you get. The Israfil also features a gray midsole made into a gum yellow outsole. This is also set to be the first Yeezy Boost 350 V2 model to release with a new bungee lacing system, along with the traditional rope laces. The Israfil is expected to release at the usual Yeezy Boost 350 V2 price, which is $220. The first thing I have to say right away, the elephant in the room, the bungee lacing system, I'm hyped. I'm absolutely hyped. They put this on some of the shoes a while back. I believe it was the MNVN kids shoes that they put this bungee system on. I saw it on those and right away I was like, that's dope. I want that. Because if you're like me and you have Yeezys and you don't really know how they're supposed to be laced and you don't want to look like a goober who just laces them normally, you want that clean look, that bungee lace system, that futuristic vibe on it. So right away off the bat, I do want to say I like the colorway. When I saw it, I did think of the Yeshaya. Pulled up a picture of the Yeshaya next to it. I saw that this one is definitely similar tones as far as the color, but a little bit darker when it comes to this kind of like grayish white, and then obviously there's no yellow. For some reason I did think this was pretty close to the Yeshaya. However, I like this one a little bit more. I'm gonna have to see it in hand because I've seen several pictures from different sources of the Israfil, and the shades of the blue and the green and the yellow also are all different. So I do want to see them in person before I'm like 100% let you know if I think it's better than the Yeshaya or not, because I did like the Yeshaya. I do think this is a solid colorway. It's nothing crazy. It's no cream. It's no static black. It's a solid, nice colorway with a new little feature, which is the bungee lacing system. From what I've heard, people have pretty much the same opinion as me, where it's like, yeah, that's a nice model. It's nothing that I'm losing my mind over, but it's a nice one. Like, you know, I would get a pair of them. It's chill. Let me know what you guys think about the design of this shoe in the comments below. And I already know, oh, another 350 colorway. Yeah. Well, this is the world we're living in, so get used to it. They're still selling, so really all you could do is just compare it to how the Yeshai is doing, or I guess another shoe that might be similar-ish is the Static. I would say it's solid. How do I rate it? I'm done giving shoes an actual score on the wearability index just because it's too hard for me to remember what I gave something else. I would say that this shoe is a little bit better than average, or around average in terms of wearability. So that's good. That's something that you want for the 350s, because even some of the lesser ones, like, you know, the worst colorways, still have resale value when it comes to that. So anyway, now we're gonna move on and discuss where you can get this shoe. Is there an official list? There's not, but I can tell you that most of the stock of the shoe is gonna be on YeezySupply.com. This shoe is gonna be dropped on foot sites like Foot Locker, Eastbay, Champs, Foot Action, as well as a bunch of other retailers. The list of all the stores, as well as the time that it's gonna be releasing, is in the description below, and so check that out. Definitely, if you're watching this video earlier, definitely come back again closer to the drop time, refresh it. There'll be more sites on it. Now, as far as a stock numbers, it's dropping on all the regular websites here. It's nothing really exclusive, so the stock number on this is gonna just be again in that average range. This is, in my opinion, this is just an average Yeezy drop. It's a good drop, money to be made, enough stock to get some pairs, but it's not going to be sitting. This is the 350 we're talking about. We've been through it over and over and over and over and over again. And so right now the pre-market, it is a little bit earlier than I usually make the videos. We're a week out. There's essentially, it looks like no pairs on the market. StockX, all the prices are just like really high. 800, 1,000, no solds. It's gonna come down, just no pairs have gotten out yet. This shoe, I'm gonna be going for sizes 4 through 7.5. Those are good sizes always to go for. If I find out that this shoe is limited or that, you know, there's some other factor, like Travis Scott wears it or something like that, then I would consider going on a larger size run. But 4 to 7.5 is a size run that's safe for a lot of, pretty much, I would say most of the 350 models, as long as you're willing to hold for a little bit. And it's gonna be safe for this one. You're gonna be able to make, I would say, on those sizes 4 through 7.5, you're gonna be able to make 50 to 100, 125 bucks a pair a couple of weeks after the drop, and then those prices are gonna start to increase. I do think that at a minimum, there is gonna be lunch money, which means 10, 20 bucks on the table for the larger sizes, especially if you have no sales tax in your state. However, because of the fact that it's harder to get a gauge on pricing, I can't 100% commit to tell you to go for the larger sizes right now. I can let you know on my Twitter, which is @_Matt Sokol. Follow me on Twitter and I'll let you know what sizes I'm going for when we get closer to the actual drop. I am excited for this Yeezy colorway. Like I said, I will be copping, but I'm a little bit more excited for the 700 VC Azareth, which is dropping next weekend. I'll have a video for that coming soon, so make sure you subscribe, get the bag. Don't sleep on it. Don't be a bozo sleeping. Oh, Matt, I missed the drop. What's the resale price? Don't do that. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you next time.